The silent house. Say every village has one house that no one talks about, not because they forgot it, but because they're afraid they'll wake it up. In a forgotten corner of South America, hidden deep within the forest, stood a rotting two-story farmhouse locals called La Casa Silenciosa, the silent house. No one lived there. No one dared to. Until 2008, when a 22-year-old girl named Lucía stepped inside. She only wanted a night of work. Instead, she brought something out. The offer. Lucía was quiet, poor, and had dropped out of college to take care of her uncle. She cleaned houses to earn enough for food and medicine. One day, at the village market, a man in a brown coat approached her, middle-aged, well-spoken, but something in his eyes wasn't right. Like his smile didn't know how to feel. "You clean houses, yes?" he asked. She nodded. "There's a farmhouse near the forest, just for one night. It's already clean. I just need someone to check it, watch over it. The pay? 5 times her normal rate." He handed her a rusty old key with a red tag. No address, only coordinates scribbled in pen. As she turned to ask a question, the man was gone. Arrival. At 5 p.m. that same day, Lucía followed the coordinates. They led her through trees into a clearing where the silent house stood. It was leaning to one side. The paint peeled like skin, the windows dark and watching. There were no animals, no wind, not even the sound of her own footsteps. Lucía unlocked the front door. It groaned open, like something inside was waking up. The air was thick, damp, cold. Sheets covered the furniture. Old picture frames faced the wall. But strangest of all, the house was already spotless. No dust, no webs, no mess. It looked like someone had just cleaned it. Or maybe something. The red door. Upstairs, she explored room by room until she reached the last one. The door was locked and painted dark red. She knelt and peered through the keyhole. All she saw was red. A deep, pulsing red, like a light or blood. Suddenly, thump. A dull knock from the other side of the red door. She fell back, terrified. Then again. Thump, thump. Lucía turned to run, but every other door swung shut on its own. The house was sealing itself. Downstairs, she ran to the front door. It wouldn't open. No signal, no one nearby. She was alone, except for whatever knocked. The tapes. In the living room, she found an old box of cassette tapes and a recorder. Curious and desperate, she pressed play. First night. Nothing yet, but the door upstairs. It bleeds when I touch it. I dreamt of a woman with black eyes. Lucía's hands shook. She played another. Second night. I saw her through the keyhole. I don't sleep anymore. She speaks without a voice. I think footsteps, not hers. She watches. Lucía hid behind the sofa, barely breathing. A figure moved past the hallway. Tall, pale, wearing a blood-soaked white gown. She floated, her bare feet inches above the floor. Her face was cracked porcelain, her mouth wide open. But no sound came out. The woman turned her head, almost mechanically, and looked straight at Lucía. "I see you," she whispered, in a voice that echoed from inside Lucía's own head. The figure began gliding toward her. Lucía bolted upstairs, no choice left. She unlocked the red door. The room. The red room smelled like iron and rot. Inside was a crib. Empty. Broken. On the walls were scratches, like fingernails trying to escape. In the center, a family photo. Lucía picked it up. The man who hired her, smiling. Next to him, a woman with dead eyes, and a little girl, her face scribbled out in black ink. Behind them, blurred, but unmistakable. The same woman from the hallway. Suddenly, ice-cold fingers clamped around Lucía's neck. She turned. The woman stood inches from her face. "Stay," she mouthed. Lucía screamed as everything went black. Morning. Lucía woke up on the grass. Outside, the sun was rising, Birds chirped. Behind her, the house was gone. No structure, no path, just forest. But in her hand was the photo, on the back, in old ink. She only needs one to stay. The rest may leave. Lucia tried to report what happened, but the coordinates led to nothing. No house, no man, no records. She uploaded the cassette audio online. People listened. Then, strange things started to happen. Some said they saw a woman in red in their mirror. Some claimed their bedroom door locked by itself. One user, after listening at 3 a.m., posted their final comment. I looked through the keyhole, and now she's looking through mine. Then they vanished. Their account deleted. No trace. Only a comment left behind from an unknown user. She's still watching.